Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm back at it again with another Overwatch video. Today, I thought I'd do something a little different. With a lot of the changes when it comes to heroes, whether they get nerfed or buffed, a lot of people are forced to switch. But I thought that today I'd like to bring a hero has been consistent since the beginning of the game, since beta, if anything. So to do that, I brought a friend along who's actually been playing Tracer since the beta. So, Nico, this is Nico. Nico, say hi.
Hello, hello.
All right. So I brought my friend Nico along because, like I said, he's been playing Tracer since beta. He's actually one of the best Tracers that I've seen, and it's always fun to play with him. So if anything, hopefully he can answer some of like the most general questions you have, just in case you're looking to main a hero that's hopefully been consistent. Like as of right now, she hasn't had any changes to her, so hopefully she stays that way. But without further ado, let's just get right to it. The first question. All right. So Nico, why and how did you choose to become a Tracer main?
The booty. Booty was so OP that they had to nerf it. So, nah, just kidding. Back when they were at the previews and trailers of Overwatch, they had Tracer like with Winston. I think it was like the Doomfist little kid with the Doomfist hand and the little kid. And I was intrigued by Tracer, like like you can teleport and recall. So I didn't know what that was back then, but I just knew I wanted to play that character and learn that character. So when the game came out, I just started playing Tracer all the time, and I guess I'm kind of decent with her. So I like to play as her.
Now, when the beta came out, did you see a lot of Tracer memes?
I did not. A lot of people really actually like gave me, I guess, shit for picking Tracer all the time. Cause back then, I had no intention of playing any other characters except Tracer. So at any situation, any given situations, I would play Tracer. And by the time I checked the stats, I had 30 hours on Tracer, and the second closest to that was like an hour or maybe less than an hour, which was, I believe, Zenyatta at the time.
Oh wow, that's actually pretty interesting. Because I don't know, with the fact that back then her booty was like so OP, you would assume a lot of people wanted to get their hands on it. And so
Exactly.
and especially that reminded me of a game like on Friday the 13th. Same thing with there's a character there named Tiffany, and her booty's pretty OP as well. But you don't see a lot of people play her, which is it's a shame. But I mean, she is she is kind of no, not kind of, she is useless. But still, you would think that the booty would yeah, you would think that the booty would draw in people.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, you think so too. But maybe because ever since they nerfed the booty, like people just didn't want any part of Tracer anymore. Like it's kind of flat now. Like, to be honest.
All right, so that brings me on to my next question, and I want to ask that out of all the Tracers that you've seen, what's one common mistake, or what are common mistakes that you see a lot of Tracers make?
Well, I don't know about other people, but I noticed that I forget about my cooldowns, or I don't pay attention to my cooldowns, and I'll engage in a battle sometimes, and I would think I have 2 more blinks or 1 blink, and next thing you know, I don't, and I get stuck, and I'll get focused, and I won't be able to kind of back up, and sometimes, yeah, I know it by heart, or usually I'm on top of my cooldowns, but there's just times where I forget, or just plain all careless with it, and I get into trouble.
People, it's funny because a lot of people think that you spend so much time on a hero, you should be flawless, So you always see like those videos of how people say 100 hours on this or 100 hours on that, but you still see them make the same basic mistakes.
And I also I also make I also have a habit of or a bad habit of um, recalling, or after throwing my pulse bomb, and I would recall like right away. And there are times where that gets me killed because right when I throw the bomb, and then I'll blink away, and then I'll recall back into the bomb, which is a no-no.
So going off that, I actually want to ask because it's something that I've been noticing from you, Nico. One thing I've noticed is how you like to use Tracer a lot, only when it's King of the Hill, not so much when it's like payload or 2CP maps. So my question is like, why King of the Hill?
Um, King of the Hill, I feel like I just have like a lot more freedom, and like since it's just you're trying to, I guess, fight for one spot or one point or objective, and it's in the middle of the map. So I could, as a tracer, I could come from any or all angles, and the team or the opposite team won't know where I'm coming from. Also, as a tracer, I also like to play sometimes like in the front lines. A lot of people, I guess, are against that because I'm supposed to be, going in the flank and killing their supports. But most of the or sometimes I like to go in the front lines with the tanks, help them out with damage, and then once I see their support, say a Zen or a Mercy, then I'll go blink into them and go for them. And as most of the time I'm successful doing that, and that might not be how you're supposed to play Tracer, or other people are kind of against it because they want me to go, I guess, for the support right away. But I like to kind of deal damage as well, and help out my team instead of just going, because sometimes it's hard. I don't know, sometimes it's hard when a good Mercy can just dip and dodge, and I'm trying to focus on her while my team is still not engaged in the fight, and then the Mercy will just call me out, and then the opposite team will pretty much focus on me, and it'll be easy to pick me off, and my team would be at a disadvantage if I get picked off in that.
And it's just pretty interesting, just because of how, like, you see a lot of the pros, they tend to play Tracer when it comes to like payload or 2CP, and you see a lot of people actually kind of confining to that play style. But the way you play it, it's actually pretty different, and that's something that I've always done. When it comes to learning a hero, I like to learn through this like trial and error and kind of find out my play style, because brings some source of originality to it. And I don't know, like I said, the way you play Tracer on King of the Hill is actually pretty interesting, and I like it.
Thank you. I try.
So we're about to wrap up here, but before I let you go, Nico, there's one more question I want to ask you. And the question is, what advice would you have for anyone who is wanting to play Tracer or wanting to improve their Tracer?
Yes, just practice with Tracer. You don't have to do it in comp. You could do it in quick play, or even just I guess, what's that called, the training mode, or target practice, just to learn the cooldowns a bit and see what you can do or what you can't do. Also, what really helped me, I guess, kind of better my game, or just not better my game, more, I guess, efficient, was to change my jump button to one of the trigger buttons, which is, I have mine set as L2. That way I can jump and aim at the same time. That's really helpful, and and you can apply that to any other heroes in Overwatch. And when you can jump and aim, I don't know, that's I guess you have a advantage over someone that can't. But I'm sure everyone knows about just switching the buttons up to help you with that. But I noticed my game, I guess, or I was a lot more accurate after I changed those buttons. So I highly recommend you doing that as well.
Here you have it. So anyways, I'd like to thank once again. I'd like to thank Nico for stopping by for this interview.
Thank you for having me.
And anytime. Hopefully, he's back for future videos. You know, but for now, I just want to say thank you to him. All right. So Nico, before I let you go, if people want to ask you more questions or actually want to see your Tracer gameplay in action, where can they find you?
You guys can find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Andiseeo. Pretty sure, BB will link us there, but it's spelled Andiseeo. I usually stream, or I try to stream like every day when I can, or if I have time. But yeah, you will see me play Tracer when it's King of the Hill. If not, I usually feel what the team needs.
Well, anyways, I'm gonna link more of Nico's. I'm gonna link his Twitch in the description. I'm gonna link all his social medias as well. So give him a follow. I highly recommend you watching him. But other than that, Nico, thank you for being a guest today. You know, helping those. And yeah,
my pleasure.
Anything you'd like to say before we go?
I don't know, but yeah, just thank you. I don't know. Cut this out.
Cut this out.
But yeah, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. Hopefully we'll see you in future videos. So we'll keep it mindful. Like I said, he's really one of the best tracers I've seen. I know I'm being a little biased, but I honestly believe it is. Hopefully you guys can check it out. And if not, then he likes to host this thing every Tuesday called Emotional Tuesdays. Without giving any spoilers what it is, I would just recommend it every Tuesday. Tune in as you tune in when you can and just ask about it. Anyways, that's it for now. Thank you for watching to the end of this, and I will see you guys in the next one.
She's showing you the way to the booty. I know, BB. The way to the booty. Let's go! Oh my god. Wow. I don't know what's going on, man. It's like they don't see me. Sign up.